Looking at NVIDIA here on Unusual Whales, there's no recent updates here on Unusual Whales in terms of the firm price targets or even the insider buying and selling. If you want, you can also take a look at Unusual Whales. I can leave a description link in the description of the video here for Unusual Whales. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to the Webull here, and we'll go ahead and go into NVIDIA stock with the current price here at $98.90, up about 5% today. Today is April 7th, 2025 on a Monday, and the market this morning was in quite a bit of a shock. We hit a low of $86 here in the overnight market, and so keep an eye out for NVIDIA here heading back up towards this top side, which we also tested within today at 101.74 based off of that rumor of Trump delaying or pausing for 90 days for the tariffs. We found out, it's a confirmation that that was false news. Had a bit of a pullback, right? And then now here just retracing back up to the high of today, 101.74, okay? So I'm just going to reiterate and tell you my opinion in terms of the upside and downside of NVIDIA, what I'm personally doing, and what I predict in terms of what's going to turn out here for the remaining of April and also potentially 2025. And here I am on the daily chart. I'm going to go ahead and also zoom into the 4-hourly chart back and forth. With our current price here at $99, I had mentioned that the $96 here is going to be a support level, and while we did break below it for just a short amount of time, we did get a test back above 96. Here we are at 98, 99. If we break down below 96 again, I would really caution out for this potential test down towards $78. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is a possibility. And again, that's right around a 21% drop. The thing is, in my personal opinion, if I am a long-term investor, the time to sell isn't now. The time to sell was about a month ago or 2 months ago, okay? So if we zoom out here, this here is already, in my opinion, very close to peak or max bottom. This is a dip opportunity for NVIDIA stock, and I'm a firm believer, and I'm sharing with you my opinion again, between even 117 all the way down to 96, this is a really good buying opportunity. Now, since we did break down below 96, I would look to even add a bigger position here between 96 and 78, and that's what I did this morning. I added some in the overnight market here. We zoom in here to the 4-hourly chart. My average that I did add was right around $88 added. For myself, I added about 15 shares, right? So again, do what you're comfortable with for yourself, but that's what I personally did. I added 15 shares here at $88, and I knew that the potential downside, in my personal opinion, could potentially go all the way down to about $78. But again, like I said, I'm not looking for the bottom. I'm just looking for a preferable price range of entry. And at the time, 96 through 78 was pretty good. We had 88 here at the time over in the overnight market. I snagged 15 shares, and we just happened to break all the way back up above $96 resistance here. So moving forward during this week, at least, I want to see if we can remain above $96. This could be a pretty important critical support level. In the meantime, if we do continue to rally up during the next few days or even the next few weeks, I do expect to see 117 get retested. I know NVIDIA here is a highly sought after stock. And if we want to compare it to the current price, let's go ahead and zoom out here on the daily chart. It's right around an 18% or 19% move back up towards 117 from our current price, okay? Eventually, 117 is going to break above, and sometime during this year, I do believe the all-time high can also be reclaimed. We can see that the sentiment can shift so fast and that buyers can step in at any given time, and you can see how much is being bought here, right, during this candle of the 4-hourly chart. Even if you zoom into the 30-minute chart, this candle here was just incredibly huge, but going out to the 4-hourly chart, today has been a pretty green day in comparison to the previous sell-off days, right? We go out to the daily chart here. Eventually, 117 will break above. There is going to be a resistance level right around 124 I want to keep an eye out for. But again, 25% move towards the top side from our current price. We've got even 132, 133 here as a resistance level, followed by 142. And the moment we retest 142, personally, I am pretty optimistic about this all-time high test. And again, that's right around 153. That is going to be right around a 54% move towards the top side from our current prices. And what I want to mention is a lot of people, when they were, speculating NVIDIA at these prices of 130, 140, 150, or even 120, 110, a lot of them wanted to buy NVIDIA while a lot of people wanted to buy NVIDIA back down at 96 to 78, right? And the thing is, when we tested those levels, what did people do? Some people bought and some people panicked and sold. Some people probably didn't even want to buy because they were scared if NVIDIA was going to dip down even further. But that's the thing, right? If you're investing, you kind of got to take some risk. And I think, honestly, it's more risky to be buying up here at 153 or 140 than it is to be buying here at this dip between 96 and 78, right? Even between 117 and 96, I think this is a really good dip opportunity. And while we're at 99 here, again, I'm not looking to time the bottom. I really think this is a time to be dollar cost averaging, especially if you are looking for the all-time high to be tested. I already mentioned from our current price up to the all-time high, that's 54%. I'm not looking to buy the bottom. I think that's pretty good in my opinion. Let me know what you think down below in the comments as well. Personally, I don't see NVIDIA breaking down below 78. And if we zoom in here, I already think we already priced in the bottom here for NVIDIA. I think 86 here is very close to the bottom, if not already. So I would keep an eye out for a stair step back up or a sharp reversal, okay? Again, let us know down below in the comments what you think. Are you bullish or bearish for NVIDIA here in the short-term outlook? Of course, I know a lot of people are long-term on NVIDIA and are bullish on NVIDIA's long-term outlook as well. But feel free to share us with your opinion down below in the comments. And if you don't have a community yet for NVIDIA stock, I highly recommend joining our Discord, link down below in the description. It's free to join, and we have over 32,000 people there and a dedicated NVIDIA chat section as well. If you are looking for live entries and exits on stocks and options from multiple analysts, we are celebrating our 5-year anniversary with a permanent discount right now. Link down below for our Patreon link. Joining Patreon will unlock the VIP channels on the Discord itself. But again, that's optional. You can still join the Discord for free and chat about NVIDIA, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for also subscribing. We have finally hit our 2,000 subscriber